from The Road to Character by David Brooks. Sin and limitation are woven through our lives. We are all stumblers, and the beauty and meaning of life are in the stumbling. In recognizing the stumbling and trying to become more graceful as the years go by. The stumbler scuffs through life, a little off balance here and there, sometimes lurching, sometimes falling to her knees. But the stumbler faces her imperfect nature, her mistakes and weaknesses with unvarnished honesty, with the opposite of squeamishness. She is sometimes ashamed of the perversities in her nature, the selfishness, the self-deceit, the occasional desire to put lower loves above higher. But humility offers self-understanding. When we acknowledge that we screw up and feel the gravity of our limitations, we find ourselves challenged and stretched with a serious foe to overcome and transcend. The stumbler is made whole by the struggle. Each weakness becomes a chance to wage a campaign that organizes and gives meaning to life and makes you a better person. We lean on each other as we struggle against sin. We depend on each other for the forgiveness of sin. The stumbler has an outstretched arm, ready to receive and offer care. He is vulnerable enough to need affection and is generous enough to give affection at full volume. If we were without sin, we could be solitary atlases, but the stumbler requires a community. His friends are there with conversation and advice. His ancestors have left him with diverse models that he can emulate and measure himself by. From the smallness of her own life, the stumbler commits herself to ideas and faiths that are nobler than any individual ever could be. She doesn't always live up to her convictions or follow her resolutions, but she repents and is redeemed and tries again, a process that gives dignity to her failing. The victories follow the same arc, from defeat to recognition to redemption, down into the valley of vision and then up into the highlands of attachment, the humble path to the beautiful life. Each struggle leaves a residue. A person who has gone through these struggles seems more substantial and deep. And by a magic alchemy, these victories turn weakness into joy. The stumbler doesn't aim for joy. Joy is a byproduct experienced by people who are aiming for something else. But it comes. There's joy in a life filled with interdependence with others, and a life filled with gratitude, reverence, and admiration. There's joy in freely chosen obedience to people, ideas, and commitments greater than oneself. There's joy in that feeling of acceptance, the knowledge that though you don't deserve their love, others do love you. They've admitted you into their lives. There's an aesthetic joy we feel in morally good action, which makes all other joys seem paltry and easy to forsake. People do get better at living, at least if they're willing to humble themselves and learn. Over time, they stumble less, and eventually they achieve moments of catharsis when outer ambition comes into balance with inner aspiration, when there's a unity of effort between atom 1 and atom 2, when there's that ultimate tranquility in that feeling of flow, when moral nature and external skills are united in one defining effort. Joy is not produced because others praise you. Joy emanates unbidden and unforced. Joy comes as a gift when you least expect it. At those fleeting moments, you know why you were put here and what truth you serve. You may not feel giddy in those moments, you may not hear the orchestra's delirious swell or see flashes of crimson and gold, but you will feel a satisfaction, a silence, a peace, a hug. Those moments are the blessings and the signs of a beautiful